You ever wonder who really doesn't get enough credit in boxing? I mean, we all talk about Ali, Mayweather, Pacquiao, but what about the guys who weren't loud, who didn't chase headlines, but quietly built a Hall of Fame legacy? Well, Bob Arum just dropped a name that might surprise you. And he's been promoting fights for over 50 years. Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. He's worked with the biggest. So when Bob Arum calls Miguel Cotto the most underrated fighter he's ever worked with, you listen. Speaking recently to Sky Sports and El Nuevo Dia, Arum didn't even hesitate. He said Miguel Cotto, the quiet killer from Puerto Rico. Now think about that. A man who's promoted Tyson Fury, Terence Crawford, even Naoya Inoue, says Miguel Cotto is the most underrated of them all. Why? Because Cotto wasn't about the flash. He was about the fight. He didn't talk trash, didn't chase drama. He just laced up, showed up, and gave everything. Bob Arum called their time together a great journey. He remembered the legendary nights at Madison Square Garden, timed perfectly with the Puerto Rican Day Parade, when thousands of fans turned New York into a sea of red, white, and blue. Arum said, "He was a fantastic fighter. He worked hard. He was dedicated. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame." But more than that, Arum admired how disciplined Cotto was. He pointed out something a lot of people overlook, especially when you're talking about young fighters from the islands. Cotto didn't party. He didn't drift. He trained, he focused. He never made excuses. There was a moment early in Cotto's career. He got knocked down in a fight. A lot of young fighters would panic. Not Cotto. He got up, regrouped, and won. Arum saw something rare, calm under fire, true mental toughness. Here's the thing about Cotto. He never ducked anyone. You want names? Manny Pacquiao, Shane Mosley, Sergio Martinez, Zab Judah, even Antonio Margarito, who was caught using loaded gloves in one of the most controversial fights of the 2000s. Cotto still gave him a rematch. He moved up through 4 weight divisions, won world titles in all of them. That alone should put him in rare air. But still, you don't hear his name come up as often as it should. And that's exactly what Bob Arum was pointing out. Miguel Cotto didn't need to talk his way into history. He fought his way in. Ask any real fan from Puerto Rico, and most will tell you he's the greatest Puerto Rican boxer of all time. He carried the flag with pride, he fought with heart, and he gave everything in the ring, every single time. Bob Arum once said, he never backed down from anyone. That's the legacy. In New York, in Vegas, anywhere they gave him a ring and a reason, Cotto showed up. So when a man like Bob Arum, who's promoted kings of the sport, says Miguel Cotto is the most underrated fighter he ever worked with, that's not just a compliment. That's history talking. Cotto may not have always made the headlines, but he made the moments that matter. Let us know in the comments, where do you rank Miguel Cotto among the all-time greats? And don't forget, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one. This is Real Boxing Talk. And Miguel Cotto, he's a real legend.